Alright, this is a strawberry full moon for Libra. This is part of a twin moon that's going to be in Capricorn. This is the first one that's in Capricorn, and then one in July is going to be in Capricorn too. Usually when there's twin moons, or twin moons in the same sign, stuff like 2020 happens. And we have a big old problem. Usually the moons that are twins or in the same sign usually resolve an issue, but sometimes they make a bigger issue. So hopefully it resolves an issue. And this moon is, the first moon's going to happen in June 21st. So that's within this week. And it's going to happen at 9:08 p.m. It talks about self-care, manifestation, luck, prosperity, and perception. So we'll see what that's about. Alright, we have crib. We have birth or conception of a child or enterprise. We have wind chimes, peace and harmony. We have a caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. Change is coming. We have fox. We have shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. We have a sunrise, new creative ideas, new adventures, fresh start. We have staff. You will be taken care of in difficult times. We have a spear, heartache over what you no longer have. We have a boat. We have money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. We have dog barking, advice from a friend. We have a bear. We have danger, especially in money matters. We have wall. We have misunderstanding. We have August. That could be somebody's birthday, or it could be an event. We have quill. We have get back to basics. We have dogs. We have getting together with friends. We have yoke. We have feeling tied down or frustrated. We have a bouquet. We have compliments from an admirer. We have bowl. Plenty of material things. We have chair empty. We have somebody is leaving your life. We have kangaroo. We have unsettling times, need to plan ahead. We have January. That could be somebody's birthday or an event that either happened or will happen soon. We have vine. We have seek out information that will help you. We have lily. We have spiritual love. We have turkey. We have somebody is behaving stupidly. We have vase. We have secret admirer. We have target. We have a goal-oriented person. We have a bridge. We have successful overcoming a problem. Okay. So, we have how can you expand your ambitions? We have drug abuse or fangs. So, drug abuse, it could be an addiction. That's why fangs is here too. Also, there could be a painful orientation with this drug abuse. You could be trying to forget. You're self-soothing, probably in not the best way. Or you could be addicted to prescriptions. A lot of people are. It's a hard habit to break, and it also tears apart families, and it also makes you lose the institute of how you think usually. What have you achieved so far? We have the end of relationships. We have without a doubt. So you could have ended a relationship or got a divorce or just a bad breakup. And I just feel like you're kind of on your own at the moment. It could be because of financial reasons. It could be because of job reasons. It could be because of loss of home or like some other rights. And you just feel like you're alone in the world because of something that didn't happen right away for you. What realities must you face? We have romantic efforts rewarded. We have drama starter. You could start drama or somebody else could start drama for your benefit. Also, you could be starting a relationship with somebody who's more of a protector in your last relationship. There's a lot of protector people in the world. or they're overprotective of people that actually care about them and stuff like that. You might be using drug use for like injury or like medication purposes, and there could be somebody that's protecting you from judgment from other people because maybe your prescription is a little wild. You might be coping with a lot of things, and you might be dealing with some real dark entity things. I'm dealing with dark entities, but I don't really use medication anymore. I just have insomnia every once in a while. My insomnia has everything to do with something I saw while I was in prison. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. But it's a trigger. It's not like an image. It's a trigger where like a word, a phrase, a reaction can trigger me into a painful downfall, which is interesting. Can't really tell people what it is, but it was just something that was just like out of left field. And every time I like get into like a really like moody blue type of thing, it triggers me to feel worse about myself, and I don't want to be in those places. I told my therapist about this, but it's like, it's not a thing. It's not an image. It's not a person. It's realistically a trigger from like, I don't know, like a dark entity or feeling, and it's just like it pulls you in, and me being the person I am always wants to get out of a captivity situation, because of my history with abuse and things like that. It triggers you. It triggers me really badly. Like, I can't be around people when I'm going through it. But it's like, I don't know. I've done a lot of these, like, Happy Death Day readings, and it feels like the Martin Luther King one. It just feels judgy. It feels very, like, bad information became gospel, and the truth was, like, just out there somewhere else. And it just feels like that energy, and it attaches to like a dark psyche in my brain. Like, I don't know what it is. There's no images. It's a feeling. It's a pain. I don't know how else to describe it, but it's painful, you know. And that's why some drug use isn't really drug use. It's more of a feeling, and you're addicted to the feeling, not the actual substance. And once the feeling wears off, it's like you have to get that same feeling back, you know. But in this case, I don't want the feeling back. I don't want to feel like anything that is like of a trigger. A trigger means that you're stopping yourself from feeling a certain way, or remembering something that in your psyche would be bad for your psyche to remember because of reasons unknown. So that's kind of what my triggers are. Okay, we have what restricts me. We have aggression and unexpected romance. I feel like you might get into a relationship out of either envy, jealousy, or you just don't like maybe you already have like a love interest and you don't like who they're with at the first place, but you have like that kind of, that bullet to the heart type of feeling, you know. I get that a lot, and that's kind of what my trigger is. I don't know. It's not like I'm jealous of anybody. It's just like I'll just be in like a isolated like scenario, like that million-mile like stare, and then it will trigger, and it's just like, what the fuck, you know. And you kind of have to fight your way out of it. But it's like, I don't know what that is, and that's scary to think about. But yeah, because there's something in my psyche that's not giving me the answer, and that's why it restricts it. So I think I hid it from myself, but I'll figure it out. I wrote it down somewhere, and then I like sealed it, I guess. But I feel like your drug abuse, your end of a relationship, everything seems to be taking a head. You feel hurt, I get that. But you're also dealing with it in a very childish way. You have to understand that nothing's against you. You're becoming the person that you need to be, but you have to allow things to come to you a lot of times. And I feel like you're forcing them upon yourself, and that could hurt you even more in the long run. Because sometimes stuff doesn't work out. You have to heal from a particular thing, or you have to make changes to yourself. It's not gonna change overnight. Usually, not really. But you have to make sure that you are in the right place, okay, at the right time, and you're feeling the right type of way in order for things to manifest the way they should, okay? Anyway, I will see you in the next reading. You take care of yourself, and don't use too much drugs. Use it for what its intended purpose is, if that's like a prescription or something. Don't turn to drug use as recreational. It destroys your brain, it destroys you as a person, and it destroys what people know about you. Okay? I understand it could be fun, but also living life is fun too. There's a lot of stuff about this life that's a mystery, you know what I mean? But you should try to better yourself in some way, to make yourself feel better, like you've achieved something. Because if you haven't achieved anything, you will always feel the way you feel. You will always feel like you're second when you could be first to somebody else. You could achieve more, and you could be somebody's entire world, but you're treating yourself like you're second because you approach it as being second. Okay? You have to get out of that mentality somehow and feel better about yourself. Become the person who you would want somebody to be for you. Okay? Like attracts like, and I'm pretty fucking serious about that. I just feel like people think of themselves as a certain way, and it's very troublesome at times that you don't think highly of yourself to make changes or fix yourself or heal from a particular situation that may have hurt you before. You seem to think it's like on the fly, it's gonna happen, it's gonna do this, if I meet this person, it's gonna heal this. No. You can heal yourself. Another person can heal you too, but their method could be very different from how you need to heal, actually. Okay? You have to accomplish something that you yourself didn't think you could accomplish. Okay? Anyway, I will see you in the next reading. Take care of yourself. Understand that self-care is a lifestyle. It happens for a reason, and it's the healing process, and it's also the care process for yourself. When you spread yourself too thin, or you give too much of yourself to somebody else without anything in return. Okay, so do some self-care. Make sure that you understand you have to do something good for yourself. If you want to get a nice coffee, get a nice coffee for yourself. If you want to go to a spa, go to a spa. If you want to take a daycation to wherever the hell you want, do that. And if you want to spend time with somebody because it would make your heart feel better, do that. There's really no right way to do that. You know what your soul needs, and you know what you need as a person. And some people need closure, some people need a daycation, some people need to journal, some people need to just relax. But however you choose to do self-care is up to you. Okay? Just try not to use drugs. You have to achieve something that would make you feel more of a person, okay? Anyway, I'll see you later, okay? Bye.